the amount of people I've met at parties who stink and they
Oh
are
God.
like, you have to now be okay कि ये यही है. You have to be okay कि अभी it's humid weather and it's summertime. Deal with it. Like, no. Carry your deodorants. Wear your perfumes. Figure it out.
Yeah. Men in general perspire a little more. Women remember these things.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, wait, I have to tell you something. I have a friend, and they were all somewhere and they were traveling together, and it was a train, and it was like probably really cold weather, which is why maybe people were not showering or whatever. And he removed the jacket, and they literally gagged. They gagged at it, and I think one of them ended up telling him that please put your jacket back on because and the fact that this is such an old story, I still remember. Carry a mint. Don't take that alcohol breath for granted. You can't come and hug me and be, hey, what's up? Don't do things like that.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the next episode of GalPals Unplugged. I'm Arya.
And I'm Sanchita.
And we like to talk about drama, but because we are in our late 20s, we pretend it's mature. Before we begin, I have to say, guys, subscribing to Instagram is not subscribing. You have to go to our YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button after logging into your account.
Yeah.
Because we met with a friend of ours the other day. And we're like, oh, did you subscribe to our channel?
And he showed us Instagram. And there are two different buttons. It's following and subscribe. And oh, by the way, we're so new to this. We don't know where one gets to see the list of subscribers. So we can't see your names. Go to YouTube, subscribe.
So please
So today we're going to be talking about hygiene. Men, you have to listen to this one because this is for you as well.
Yeah.
And not just hygiene, but like must-dos, aches, things
Stories
that people
we remember.
remember.
Yeah.
And let's get into it.
Obviously, so the basics are the skin, teeth, hair, intimates. I think if you crack these, your body will support you. Your body can like figure the other things out. So I think I've really cracked skin because growing up I had dry skin, and then by I think 18 I got severe acne. And one day I just got up and decided that feeling of, you get that pimple and you can feel it. So now you know, okay, in 2 days it's going to be there. Once it's there, you're like, oh my God, it's paining. Then the pain starts to go down. That whole thought process I wanted to omit. So my number one tip for this is go see a dermat.
Yeah.
All these home remedies of Colgate, haldi, aloe vera, nothing works. I've tried everything. I've tried baking soda on my face. I can't believe I put my face through all that. But at one point, I'm like, okay, maybe it'll help this, and nothing works. Like, because he told me something really nice, that your hormones level disrupt if something goes wrong in your life or if you're feeling a certain way. And even if your life gets back on track, your hormone levels can't regulate themselves, which is why you keep getting the acne. So my number one tip is go to a dermat. Don't do anything at home.
That department for me is teeth, because I have had such a horrible experience with my teeth growing up, because probably calcium deficiency or just bad genes. Like I picked the worst ones, I don't know. But I've had like 15 root canals and 2 implants and multiple extractions and multiple syringes in my teeth, and it was really, really painful. So now I'm always on my feet, which I have to brush twice a day, and I have to floss before I go to bed, and mouthwash like every 2 days and all of that. So I'm very particular about my oral hygiene.
Another number one, like I said number one, this will be number 2. Another tip is definitely skin is the only place where I believe less is more. Like have those 3-step simple routines. Don't do anything else. If a product starts working for you, don't leave it. It's a goddamn scam that the beauty community is trying to sell to you all these products. Oh, now suddenly try vitamin C with like brightening and all that. Great. Don't do all that. Switching up creams fucks you up. Everything fucks you up if you experiment too much. I have been on, so my routine is pretty simple. Face wash, simple Cetaphil, going into a cream which is super heavy. I know you're supposed to, but I don't even change the cream with my weather change. It's super heavy. So summer it can be a little sticky, but I know my skin likes that rice extract ceramide cream. So I'm down like 30-40 bottles. A little bit of rose water just for a little mist, and sunscreen.
Yeah.
Also the same thing in the PM. Don't get stuck with AM products, PM products. Your skin can't take so much. And even like the petroleum jelly, like people do the slugging thing, that didn't suit me, but if it suits you, I think that's a great healing thing for your skin as well. So if slugging suits you, go for it, but keep it simple.
Mine is very simple as well. I start my I obviously face wash and then toner, a little bit of serum, moisturizer, followed by sunscreen in the AM, and then in the PM I'll just do a toner and the retinoid cream, drugstore retinoid cream that you suggested with a moisturizer, and that's it.
We both do that. I did because I asked my doctor and he did say that I can use retinol in the PM when I go to bed. I only use it twice a week, and you use that sandwich method of like the moisturizer, then the retinol, then the moisturizer again. That works. Also, there's degrees to these retinoid, like there's adapalene, which is slightly higher. So whatever, figure that with your doctor and get a good drugstore retinol if you want to buy into the whole retinol fad. I would personally recommend going for a drugstore retinol over a brand's retinol, because anything with fragrance or that extra packaging in the serum and I don't think it's a very good idea.
तू समझा? हाँ. नहीं, तू समझा नहीं.
People exfoliate with scrubs, these hectic scrubs. Don't put your skin through that. Like fully disrupts your skin. Those heavy scrubs with like literally has sandpaper feel to you. Don't do it. Chemical exfoliation really does work. I did get into it like about 2 years ago when I started getting a little acne again, maybe around when I was getting married with a little bit of changes happening in my life. I did stick to salicylic acid. That worked for me. But obviously, like I say, go to a dermat.
So moving on to all things hair, we got into the laser hair reduction removal thing. There's no such thing as removal actually, it's just laser hair reduction. But we got into the laser hair reduction thing last year for the body, so like hands, legs, intimates and all of that. And for face, I usually stick to like razor just wherever, like a little bit here and a little bit here. That's about it. And because like I said, I have really dry skin, I have dry hair as well, but I have a thing with like anything moist on my palms. Like it gives me the ick. I don't like anything that is oily or like moisturizing over here. I hate it. So I make my mom oil my hair every week, and then I'll just use like a L'Oreal Extenso to wash my hair, followed by a hair mask sometimes, or like a Dove conditioner, followed by a leave-in conditioner, and yeah, that's pretty about it. Yeah.
So we both did opt for laser, and just to give you a little review on that, it has worked great for us. We've never had any rashes. It has worked in general. Obviously, this is not us we're not pushing one to do it, get your test done, but because we both had personal preferences that we don't like body hair in general, so we both got it done.
And we were also really tired of that pain of waxing, because it didn't go away.
It never goes away.
You just put your skin through years and years of that torture.
And we also didn't want to shave.
Yeah, because that is also hectic, and every 3 days again you have hair. Like what is the use of that?
I think if you keep your scalp clean, like 80% of the job is done. You can skip a shower one day, but keep your scalp clean and you're good to go. Like I shampoo it, I use a silicone brush that sort of helps keep a clean scalp. Also, I've completely switched out my conditioner for a mask, so that's great. It's a little more moisturizing, and I'm the opposite of Arya. I love everything moisturizing, so a hair mask is great. Wrap it up with a serum after and we both do like use heat on our hair quite a bit. I use Bare Anatomy, but I recently got something from Japan and honey, so I'm sticking to that. Like obviously find your type, whatever you need, because I've colored my hair quite a bit, and find the right products.
So men, now that you figured what women want, be on top of it. Like come on, cut your nails, go to mani-pedis, use deodorants, antiperspirants, cut your hair. I don't understand what is the whole fascination with having a pineapple head, but a haircut, it looks so clean and so smart.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's a big one.
Use a different towel for your
Yeah.
face. That's also a big one. Also, building on the smell thing that we were talking about, get your blood tests in like every 6 months, because you don't know, there might be an underlying issue as to why you're sweating profusely, or also most important, like we always say, the gut health, like your skin's related to it, how you feel about it. If you're feeling sluggish, everything's related to your gut health as well. Do all these cheap tricks and
Be
smell
remembered.
good. Be remembered.
So I'm going to give you a few scenarios and you're going to tell me if you're guilty or not guilty of doing them. I don't regularly wash my makeup, brush or blender.
I wash.
I don't brush my teeth at night.
Not guilty.
Guilty.
Ever worn the same pair of socks 2 days in a row?
When I'm traveling.
Guilty.
Use dry shampoo?
I don't own one.
I do now because of the workouts, but I avoid.
Gone to bed without removing your makeup?
No.
Never.
Have you all prepped your husbands to remove
Yeah.
it if you're
I have a
passed
video.
out?
I have two,
No.
3 videos of Anuj multiple times. I've told him just use that on that, but he wipes it so harshly that I'm like, I'll only do it. Give it. But Anuj has done that.
Used a friend's deodorant because you forgot yours.
Just the other day. But then we fully sanitized it, used it, and then
I-
sanitized it again.
Not washed your water bottle over in a week.
She? Nai baba.
I don't remember. Maybe.
What the heck?
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us on this episode of GalPals Unplugged. Like we used to always say, this episode is not only for girlies but also men who are trying to understand how we feel about everything, how we function, and what they should take away from this. Yeah. So please subscribe, like, leave your comments. We read everything, obviously. And we still don't know who's subscribed, who's not. So please click on that button. Keeps us motivated. Thank you so much.
Bye.
This
No,
woman.
no explanation.
No,
Cut.
wait. We didn't wash it for those 7 days. That one trip, yes, because we were living in tents. This woman and all that has gotten a straightener. And you won't believe, back when she was straightening every day, and imagine the tent might burn down. And I've come back from chai time, I'm like, I'm going to snacks. I'll be
Forget
back.
tent, there was no electricity point only. Where was I going to
There
plug
was
it
one
in?
very small point only at the base camp. And I come back after my chai sandwich and she's like, yeah, I'm just coming. 1 second. And we used to be scared when Arya started screaming. She has the loudest scream.
Yeah, people should be scared of me.
I'll back your short
don't
ass
go,
away.
don't go on my height, because I will dictate my 6-foot husband. That is just how it is gonna be.
You cannot start laughing before.
We are shady women.